Do you want war? Have you had enough yet? Do you want more? Okay, tell me who you gonna call when I'm all in your house, coming through the front door. We don't play, no sheep, but a goat is here. But I can turn into a beast, don't poke the bear. I got smoke for you, hope you don't choke this year. Take a deep breath, I'm coming at your throat this year. It's time to make an entrance. Watch how we make an entrance. We cutting through like a razor blade. You better make way, you better pay attention. This how you make an entrance. Watch how we make an entrance. We break the hinges. Today we rip in the door.
Hello everybody and welcome to St. Paul, Minnesota. Oh, we have a great show in store for you guys tonight. Hang on a second here. I'm going to have to come out on stage real fast. What? Tyler? All right, hold on. Yeah, check it out. That's right, I am RWR's mouth. My name is Philip Cup. Tonight in the Roy Wilkins Auditorium, we have an amazing show in store for you. We will see Corporate Rebel put on an open challenge for his birthday, and then we also will have news. We have a scene here from the Black Throne participating in their celebrations after Eric Black won. We will see Sunwolf go up against Promian tonight, getting a shot at the women's Chippy Wrecker title for the winner. And then we're going to see the Black Throne, Eric Black and Jimmy King, go up against Jimmy King's brothers, Storm Dragon and Red Cloud, in a battle of nutrition, a battle of intelligence, a battle of wits. The Black Throne is really starting to ramp up what they're doing around here. Eric Black was able to successfully actually defend his title at Shenanigans this past Saturday in Rochester. So we have a great show for you guys. I'm going to have to get out of the way here really quick because these crazy people are going to be coming down here. We're going to be seeing some tag team action by Power Sparks. They're going to be coming down here in a moment. We have their competitors coming down here just as I'm speaking. So we are getting ready for a crazy show tonight, guys. I really hope you are all excited. When I say the Black Throne comes through and does whatever they want, they really do. I don't know if you saw those pictures, but you could see them partying. They were going throughout the night. They started in Rochester, and they made their way up here to St. Paul. They were in Minneapolis. They even went up to St. Cloud at one point in time and partied with some of the college goers. But what we have right now before you is a tag team exhibition. We've got Power Sparks currently in the ring. I believe that is Kennedy, or is that Kelsey? I think that's Kelsey. With her tag team partner, Kennedy Ray Sparks. Outside the ring, we have, I believe that is Kamari, tagging with Elhia del, I believe, what is that, Azul Dama? No, Azul Gato. Yeah, that's it. So this is the daughter of Blue Cat 3. Blue Panther 3. That's it. Blue Panther 3. My bad. I'm trying to learn everybody. There's a lot of these people we have in here. ATLL has come up as one of the top Mexican promotions as far as everything that they can promote with their characters, the different match types, everything that they come through with their wrestling. It is a contrast in all. They are going up against CMLL and AAA wrestling, so all the other wrestling promotions that are out there. I mean, like we are right in the thick of it. We properly put we have a pinfall attempt right here, and Kamara's going to come in and save her partner. We have properly put ourselves right in the middle of it. You know, there's out there currently. We have TNA, there's AEW. And then there's, of course, WWE, who has now purchased into owning AAA down in Mexico. Oh, and there's a knockout. Kamari didn't even get tagged into the match. Elhia de Azul Gato, as she calls herself, but she is technically what would we consider the fourth installment of Blue Panther. That's what we have right now. She just got knocked out by Kelsey Ray Sparks. I don't even remember which one's which anymore, guys. I really am getting bad about that. I really need to make notes. But at least I know they're Power Sparks, and at least I know who's who. There was a pin attempt right there, and then Kamari didn't even get into this match. That's exactly what I was trying to point out before. Kamari didn't even get into the match. But we are going to allow these competitors to enjoy their moment. We are going to be going off to a commercial break here in just a moment as well. And there we are. There's our tag team competitors. The seconds didn't even get into the ring. They did not even get an opportunity to get into the ring. It was such an efficient win by Powers. But we're going to be going to a quick commercial break. We will be back, and we will see the birthday boy, Corporate Rebel, taking on Clay McKenna. See you soon.
WrestleMap.com, the home of pro wrestling from all around the world, featuring pro wrestling news from the international pro wrestling scene that is rapidly expanding across the globe in places that are often left untalked about, like Africa, Asia, the Middle East, Europe, and beyond, featuring pro wrestling news that you won't find anywhere else, new every week. But that's not all. A visit to WrestleMap.com will also give you access to the World Pro Wrestling Map, where we are working to compile every active pro wrestling promotion in the world. It's a great resource for wrestling fans, wrestlers looking to travel, and promoters to get more eyes on their product. So be sure to give us a visit and bookmark WrestleMap.com.
Thank you all very much for staying tuned to those commercial breaks. We will be seeing the birthday boy here momentarily, but we are going to be seeing the True North Wrestling world champion. He's not the world champion, sorry. He's the true. I got to remind myself that they aren't world champions unless they're holding the RWR title. So Clay McKenna here is the True North Wrestling heavyweight champion. He's held that belt for some time now, and it would be remiss of me to forget to include the fact that right now his current opponent, Corporate Rebel, is currently the SJP heavyweight champion. From the sounds of it, it is the Black Throne's current objective to make it so that none of the other RWR champions can vie for the world title. Those of you out there that are not aware, the RWR consists of 5 promotions: Chippy Wrecker Pro, True North Wrestling. I really screwed myself here because I'm going to have to try to say this. Asociación de Tierra de Lucha Libre. That's ATLL for everybody out there. Shinjuro Pro, which is SJP. And Silverstone Pro, which is over in England. So we've got the English promotion, the Japanese promotion, the Mexican promotion, the Canadian promotion, and the American promotion, which is Chippy Wrecker Pro. So we are North America adjacent with a little bit of world flair. And the way that it works is if you hold the heavyweight title in any of the other 4 promotions, you are in line to go for the RWR world title. And you have to defend that championship 3 times before you can start trying to go after the RWR world title. And you have to relinquish the heavyweight championship. So at the end of the day, I mean, it is a battle, but you also still have to try to show that you are worthy. And here we are now. We have, there you are. Happy birthday. Yeah, we even got the thing in there. So there's Jimmy King, Corporate Rebel, the birthday boy, the SJP heavyweight champion, along with his tag team partner, Southpaw, right there in the blue blazer and jeans. The less formal of the 3. Corporate is the one that's wrestling. And you can barely tell with his suit that he has on. But he is out here to wrestle. He is going to be going up against Clay McKenna for that title. Currently, Longfellow is still out of action. He's got a couple of things he's got to take care of, so here we are. This is going to be me doing the announce work for him. Corporate is immediately going to get hit by Clay McKenna's full Nelson slam that he hits. Goes to the top rope. Clay McKenna off the top rope with the crossbody. We're going to get ourselves together. Yes, Jimmy, I know. I see it. Thank you. Jimmy King over here mentioning to me that we've got to get the coffee joint pin. Here we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Jimmy King and Eric Black running roughshod throughout. I'm very... What? I can't say what I want to say? I don't know what you want me to do. What? What? I'm trying to. I'm trying. Jimmy King over here trying to tell me something. He wants me to just smoke. I'm trying to just smoke. I don't like being this close to the ring. It's the closest that we've been. There's a little offices over here, but all right, we got this Jimmy King coffee joint coffee. Speaking of Jimmy King, somebody just threw Spike into the ring. I think that was Jimmy King, but they're both over there acting. Oh my God, he just went down on the back of it. I don't know if he even tried to do it. And a nice pin roll-up attempt by Corporate Rebel. We're going to have our coffee joint coffee before I get hollered at by Jimmy King once again. Here we go. A message from our sponsors. Cheers. That premium Jimmy King coffee, brought to you by wherever you can find a Jimmy King's coffee joint. And now Corporate Rebel trying very hard to take out the True North Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. And he just went for a crossbody off the middle rope, and it was extended, I guess you could say, by Corp. And Clay McKenna is able to get up. Now we have Southpaw up on the ring apron. Clay McKenna now looks like he's arguing. He's trying to tell South to get off the ring apron, and that is an opportunity for Corp to come in. And we have our referee currently distracted. I can't talk today, y'all. Clay McKenna is actually from Maine originally, but he found his start in Canadian wrestling. We have a pinfall attempt. Corp is able to get out of that. Corp now slowly getting back up. Clay McKenna showing, oh, and he gets punched. He's over there kind of letting some of the voices talk to him a bit, and Corp comes in with a haymaker. Gets him a scoop slam into that corner. He's a little bit close to those ropes, though. And he does kick out before anything too crazy happens. Corp now dragging Clay McKenna out of that corner. Could this be it here? Could Corp become a double champion? There's Jimmy King taking a turnbuckle pad off, and again, oh, and a DDT. You just hit him with that straight DDT. Oh, and there's a falling fist, and another falling fist. Wait, are those fists loaded? I think those fists are loaded. Corporate Rebel now goes for the pin. This could be a stolen championship, and it's going to be a stolen championship. Corporate Rebel is a double champion. He stole that. He stole that. He stole that. That I'm actually not surprised with him stealing everything. The Black Throne steals everything. It's the 15th of October. Eric Black has been our champion since the 3rd of August, and it just continues to get worse. I'm trying very hard, you guys. I'm trying to be, not objective and trying not to take sides and what have you, but it's really hard. It's actually really hard. It really is, because, I've got this moral compass, right? And I've got my kids at home, little Lily, little cup, and I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me. These Black Throne guys just taking advantage of it all. Corporate Rebel is, I don't know. We got Eric Black in the back, and at this point, you can almost assume that he thinks he's better, which is the reason why he's not out here with the rest of them. Anyway, so we have coming up here, we actually are going to be hearing from Dalton, it sounds like. Dalton wants to talk about what is coming up and everything that's coming to pass. We do have South after him, so let's see what Dalton has to say about his buddy trying to vie for the championship that Dalton fought so hard to get. Byron was the one that Dalton won the championship from, and he put in a fight to get it. So we have Dalton coming down to the ring right now. There he is. He's got a microphone. Let's see what Dalton has to say about what's going on lately.
I finally did exactly what I said I was gonna do. The Throne can throw their money and their thugs, but I will stand tall. I am the Chippy Wrecker champion, and I will stand here.
Oh. So it looks like Byron is not going to let Dalton...
Cut the music. Dalton, you beat me. But that doesn't mean you're the man. Before you go and make all these matches, you have a rematch to give to me first. So how about next week at First Avenue, you and me, for the Chippy Wrecker title?
Oh. Well, that actually sounds like a bit of a...
Dream on.
Oh, no. Perfect opportunity to see RWR make their First Avenue debut, and Dalton refuses an opportunity for Byron to get a rematch at his championship. Wow. All right, so we are going to see another tag team, but one... It's only going to be a singles match. They're only going to have one in action at the time here. We have their opponent coming down. We will see the New Horsemen, which now is just Leroy and Magnum DTR. And it looks like it's going to be Magnum DTR taking on Ricky J. That's who we're going to be having here. Here comes Magnum coming down. Magnum doesn't even have his usual gear on. Usually he's got a vest and a hat. But Magnum is coming down focused. And then what I am going to say, though, here is we're going to have, after this match, we're going to have a few words from a couple of people, and then we will have that triple threat, actually. It's no longer going to be a one-on-one. It will be a triple threat match because Lila has come in now and has asked for her opportunity, and Tyler James Black is not one to necessarily say no if somebody hasn't earned it, which Lila definitely has. So the shot at Raven actually will no longer be just that. It will now be the winner gets an opportunity at the World Champion. So Raven is now off the hook, luckily for her. We've got Leroy taking control of the situation here quite a bit. Ricky J has been around quite some time here. He trained in the RWR dojo. Hard hitting. Oof, my lantern. A lot of the competitors in the RWR trained in the dojos. Now, there are a couple of different dojos throughout. They just call it the Revolution World Ring Dojo. That's just what it is, the RWR dojo. It's very similar to how New Japan has theirs. They have a couple of different dojos throughout the country, or the world, I should say, because they've got some in Japan, they've got some in LA. I think there's another one in Australia. I could be wrong. But the point is, they're global. They're everywhere. They're trying to extend the love and admiration and understanding for professional wrestling that we all have. If you are sitting down right now listening to me, you are someone that loves and admires professional wrestling for the art form that it is. The love that we have for this sport is the reason we sit here and do exactly what we're doing. And that is exactly what New Japan and RWR and a lot of the other great promotions in the world are trying to do. They're trying to build the product. They're trying to build the legacy, the history of professional wrestling. The men in the ring right now, I should say man in the ring right now, Leroy. He is one of those historians of wrestling, a traditionalist, an OG of professional wrestling, if you will. This man is someone who has been around and has been functioning for wrestling for some time, and now he is finally able to have his stage so people can see it, and that is what we are here for. Just like Ricky J, an up-and-comer going for that crucifix. Oh, he only doesn't even get a one count. But that's right there what it's about. Look at him, he's all fired up. He got that crucifix pin attempt on Leroy, a veteran in this sport. But that's exactly what it's about. The fire, the desire, wanting to do this, the immediate need to make that crowd have a reaction, whether it is to cheer or to boo. That is what this whole sport is about. And I love it. I absolutely love it. This is the thing about RWR. We break kayfabe a little bit here. I will explain to you that this is exactly what we're doing. There's a story. There's other stuff going on. There's a lot of it play. There's people backstage. But that is why it's so fun. All of that. If you can sit down and watch professional football and see 22 men on a field make a great art happen, then you can sit down and watch 2 men in a ring that has an amazing art happen because of a lot of people backstage. And that stomp to the back is going to take Leroy out. That has to be it. We're going to see an upset victory by Ricky J. No, he's not. Ricky J now showing a lot of tenacity. Leroy being beckoned to his feet. Oh, he goes for a float over kick. Leroy just tosses him down onto his face. He's going to have that cross. And that alone is going to be enough for Leroy to get the victory. That's exactly what I'm talking about right there. All it takes sometimes is just one maneuver, one moment, and all that they were working for is down. Beautiful. Wonderfully done. Ricky J is going to learn from this experience, and as he gets older and becomes a more veteran professional, he will know exactly what he just did there. I tell you guys, this is a great sport, great show, great match, great everything. I'm pretty sure the referee was also hitting the back of Ricky's head right there, so that could have been great. We are going to have to hit another commercial break right now before we move on to our next segment of matches. I hope you stay tuned. We'll be right back.
With Northland Woods Cooperative Energy and Water Treatment, the term keeping the lights on means something a little different. To us, the light's in the hearts of our community, and hopes in our youth mean enough to us to make a difference. From community outreach events to learning experiences for the masses, Northland Woods Cooperative Energy and Water Treatment look to build the community from within. Come see us at any of our local events, from sports to music, or just stop in our office on Slough Avenue. Northland Woods Cooperative Energy and Water Treatment duties and access made for kayfabe purposes only.
Thank you for staying tuned. We're going to roll right along to it here. We've got our following match. And like I said, it has now been changed to a triple threat. And we now have Lila Hassan coming out here. Lila has been around for a little bit. Really kind of accentuating her assets here. But basically the point to Lila is she wants her shot. And instead of this being a shot at Raven now, it is a shot at the World Championship in the future. And so now Lila has made her way down. I will say that it sounds like before the match gets underway, we will hear from the Horsemen. So while the girls here are getting their way down to the ring, we will hear from the Horsemen before the match starts. And currently now we have Promian coming down to the ring. Promian has been in the sphere for a while. She was a former RWR Women's World Champion. And she has been wrestling now for quite a few years. She has been one of the star pupils of the RWR Dojo. Originally starting out in True North. Before it was True North. So now we have Promian coming down to the ring trying to get an opportunity to go for the title that she just recently lost not too long ago, to be honest. She will be going up against another star in the RWR that a lot of people know. She has been on recent excursions. She has started her everything here in Chippy Wrecker Pro. She's been to SJP. She's been to Silverstone Pro. She's been over to True North. Honestly, the only place she hasn't been has been... Well, she's been to ATLO. She's been everywhere. We have Sunwolf, the former women's Chippy Wrecker champion, making her way down to the ring now, trying to boost up in rankings. She decided she no longer wants to go for that women's Chippy Wrecker championship. She wants to go for the RWR women's championship. So that's what this match is for. It was brought to the attention of everybody that the match would be changing, and it was asked. It was asked if they still wanted to go about what they were, and it was decided that Sun, in fact, did want to go forward and actually go for the World Championship. So this triple threat match, but like I said, we're going to hear from the Horsemen really fast before this match can get underway. So while they get ready there, we're going to talk to the Horsemen.
We don't normally do this kind of thing, but we thought we'd do something a little different. Hart Brothers. Give us a rematch for those titles next week. We'll make it worth it. And it'll be the last time we ask if you win.
Okay. So it would appear that they want to go for the Hart brothers. But I digress. We now have underway this triple threat match. Lila immediately coming out of the gates after Promian. Sun pouncing off of that mid-rope. These three are going at it. This is a lot faster paced than I actually anticipated it being. Lila now going after Promian after knocking down Sun and takes her over with a suplex. Sun's already back on her feet. Goes after the rope there for a moment. A couple of chops and stomps. And there's Lila with a super kick taking down Sunwolf. Good lord. Oh my goodness. And there was, I don't even know what the hell just happened there, but Promian was able to block it and a knee to the face. And I'm not even going to try to keep up with the action right now, guys. It's gonna be just bad. But what we have is a triple threat match. Oh, and Sun tries to send Promian into the ropes, and as she does that, Lila goes for a pin attempt. A little schoolgirl pin. Oh, and a German suplex. A bit of an opportunist, it looks like Lila is. She has been around the wrestling sphere for a minute as well, just like I've said for a few other people. However, when it comes to Lila, she has been doing this dastardly move. Oh, there's this. Oh my God. And as we will mention, triple threat matches are no disqualification, so Sunwolf going and getting that kendo stick and taking a swing is perfectly legal in this match. As legal as a headlock, as Jim Ross would say. There's a code red from Sunwolf and a pin attempt onto Promian, but right in front of Lila, probably not the greatest opportunity for that. And she is going to kick her in the back of the head, and that is going to take Sunwolf to the turnbuckle, where she is now being put up on top and is being told now that she is going to be going off. Oh my God, and there's a Falcon suplex, as I'm going to call it. I can't remember the exact name for that one, but that's what it looks like to me, and that's what we're going to call it. Oh, and another knee. Lila going for the pin with Promian literally kicking at her, but she's ignoring her until Promian finally hits one of those. I think before this match goes too far, we're going to have ourselves another little coffee break here, because the main event is going to see Jimmy King, so I'm probably going to have to hit another one, and I've only done one so far this show. I hope everybody is enjoying themselves here in Minneapolis, St. Paul. We, like I said, are in the Roy Wilkins Auditorium, and this place is amazing. People in this venue love professional wrestling. And next week, we're going to be in another amazing venue. Oh my God, the kendo stick to the leg. We're going to be in another great venue next week. It's called First Avenue. It's a great venue in Minneapolis. Oh, and there's the pin right there, and Lila is going to be your winner while I'm sitting here chatting about our venue next week. That means that this bowl that I'm packing is going to have to wait until the next match. Lila is going to get her opportunity at the World Championship in the future. I don't really know when that's going to be, but that will be in the future. I'm being told that could very well be coming up at Warzone. Is that what it's going to be? Tyler James Black is in my ear and he's not telling me everything, but it does sound like that's a very high possibility. Just like me hitting this bowl in the next match is going to be a high possibility because, well, this match is over. And, I mean, Jimmy King's going to be out, so I'll just have to unfortunately suffer the consequences of not doing my three a show. Oh, no. But Lila Hassan, I don't know how to say it. I'll have to ask her. But she is your victor. She will be given an opportunity at the Women's World Championship in the future. We're going to be moving on to a commercial break and moving to our main event, that tag team match. Jimmy King facing off against his brothers with his brother. Stay tuned. This is Bernard Brothers Library, where we offer books, audiobooks, the largest wrestling encyclopedia in the entire world. A collection of encyclopedias dating back to the late 1800s, DVDs, and free Wi-Fi, computer fax and printing capabilities, and even laminating purposes. We have meeting spaces as well. You can ask any number of our intelligence staff, volunteers, and librarians for any assistance that you may need. Find us at any number of our 6 libraries across the Savannah area. If you need to get a hold of us, just call 555-1341. I have been Walter. Welcome back, everybody. We are going to be moving along here to our next match. We've already got Storm and Cloud in the ring. And we're going to be hearing from our ringleaders, I guess. Our champion and his lackey. I can't even necessarily say lackey. Jimmy King does quite a bit for the Black Throne. But, point is, this is probably going to be a bit of a confusing match for Jimmy King. This match here will be against his brothers with his brothers. So Jimmy King is brothers with Red Cloud and Storm Dragon. They're literally brothers. Like, that's what they are. He is also brothered with Eric Black. Like, Eric Black is also his brother, but Eric Black is not brothers to Storm and Cloud. It's a different family altogether. Jimmy King's family is a little bit fucked up. But the point is, okay, this has got to be a confusing match for Jim. He's chosen to stand beside his brother Eric, and I don't necessarily know if that sits very well with with Storm and Cloud and Sun and the rest of them. You know, it kind of Sun hasn't really said much. We just know that she's in the sphere, but we now have Eric Black and Jimmy King. Should I hit the coffee now? I'll hit the coffee now. So while they make their ridiculously slow entrance, we're going to have some Jimmy King's coffee, joint coffee. Coffee. You know, it's one of those things where, like, if I wasn't obligated, I would probably still be smoking. But the point is now it's just, like, it sucks because, like, I got to deal with both of these jackasses. But, all right, whatever. Cheers. Dude, your entrance took like 2 minutes. It's ridiculous. So this is going to be a tornado tag? It must be. It must have been decided. And it looks like Jimmy King immediately was going to go for Storm Dragon. Almost like looked like he was going for some type of ripcord lariat or something, and Storm was saved by Red Cloud. Now Eric Black taking on Storm. This is going to be the main focus here. These guys have been fighting for a while. There's a lot of people that are very upset. A lot of people are trying to get Jimmy King back to his senses after joining with Eric Black. I mean, they feuded. It's all very confusing. I'm not going to lie. It is. It's all very, 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 very confusing. It's not exactly understood why Jimmy King decided to randomly just betray everybody and then start siding with Eric Black after everything Eric had said. Unless what it is that Eric just decided that was what it was. I do know that my colleague Annalise has been trying to figure out a time that she would be able to sit down with Jimmy King to get answers from him. So we might have to see that come to fruition soon. Oh my God, just all the way across the ring for Jimmy King. My God, the guy's just hops. This is obviously a no disqualification style match. It's going to be, I think it's kind of a street fight, to be honest with you. Oh my God. Jimmy King's back can't have handled that. That was like a powerbomb back cracker. Jimmy King gets back up, surprisingly, goes for that ripcord knee. That's what he was after. And Cloud now gets taken down with that knee. And we now have just absolute carnage in the ring. That low rope senton that Jimmy King likes to do, Cloud is able to get out of the way. Eric Black, was that just a Spanish fly from Eric Black? I was watching Cloud. Eric Black now rolls out of the ring, leaving Jimmy King with his brothers. Elbow to the face. Oh, he's going to get hit to the gut right there. Jimmy King now going up against Storm, going for a quick pin. He's got his feet up on the ropes, but Storm's able to fight out of it anyway. Jimmy King. Oh my God! I don't know how Storm might be able to get out of that. Red Cloud is currently being beaten by Eric Black, who now goes for a pin. Since everybody's legal, it's just whoever can make the pin first, I'm assuming. Oh, and there's a knee. There's that Jimmy King style knee from Eric. We're going to get him kicked down. Jimmy King's going to jump over Eric. And Jim almost goes for a suplex by Storm, but he's able to get out of it. But Storm is going to get knocked down by a kick from Jim. Oh, and Cloud takes Jimmy King down and goes for a pin. Let's see if this will be it here. No, he's not going to get it. Oh, and he's going to get that nice float over. Northern Light style suplex. Jimmy King is on his own with Cloud. He's now taken down. And now, I guess I'm going to call it Team RWR has the advantage. Eric Black is currently being pinned. Jimmy King's out of the ring. That could have meant a lot if Storm would have pinned him right there. Nice moonsault off the top rope. Jimmy King taking care of business with Cloud outside the ring. Now they have control after Eric Black. Oh my God, he just double crowned both of them. Storm just double crowned both Jimmy King and Eric Black. There's a pin attempt on Eric Black. He's not going to get it. Oh, there's a go to hell. No, go to sleep for Jimmy King. You hear the crowd. Some of them are not very happy. Some of them are happy. Some of them are ecstatic. Jimmy King looked like he was going for some type of suplex there after they all got back into the ring. And Storm was able to get back on him. Oh, and there's a kind of just like the same thing as a go to sleep, but instead of a go to sleep, it's a punch. And it looks like the referee is down. I wonder when that happened. Was I paying attention? Did I see that happen? I'm just watching everything go crazy in the ring here. Like it's malfunctioning. It's calamity. This is why there needs to be two of me. Oh, we got. Oh my God. Oh, and Storm is down. Eric Black. I don't even know what you would call that. Jimmy King now underneath the ring apron, picking up something. Oh, he's got a sledgehammer. They had one in there before, and now he's got another one. Oh, and he hits Eric in the back with it. Oh, my God. Drop toe hold takes down Storm Dragon. He no longer has control. Oh, my God. Now Jimmy King has the sledgehammer, and now he's just hammering his brother. Oh, that's a bad pun. I shouldn't have said that, but you get the idea. Storm Dragon looked like... Or not Storm Dragon, sorry, Red Cloud. Oh, my God. Jimmy King looked like he was going for some type of punch, but Red Cloud's able to get out of the way and put Eric between him, and now Eric and Jim are both down. Red Cloud thought he could steal one there. Storm was waiting for something but didn't come to fruition, so Jim gets in, or he gets right back in the ring next to Jim. Jimmy King now getting back to his feet, floating over. Oh, and he hits that perfect crossbody as Red Cloud's about to grab a trash can. Now Jimmy has the trash can. Oh, and he goes to throw it. Red Cloud gets out of the way. Jimmy King looked like he was going for some type of kick. Oh, and there's that. I don't know, gourd. Or Guerrero, or Gory Bomb. There it is, the Gory Bomb from Eric Black. I don't know why it was kind of like a gourd bomb, but it's a Gory Bomb. Jimmy King now going from one of his own on his brother outside. This is disaster. Oh my God, Red Cloud is down. Eric Black in the ring with the pin. He is not going to get it. Jimmy King has the fucking stairs. Oh my God, he just hit his brother with the stairs. I don't know how Red Cloud is up right now. I genuinely have no idea how Red Cloud is up right now. Cloud throws. He's slow. He's very slow to wander over towards Jimmy King after taking him down. Eric Black after. My God, he just jumped from the top rope. We'll call that an avalanche DDT, maybe. Oh my God, Jimmy King just throws Red Cloud into the steps and the trash can, who is down right now. And now it's a 2-on-1. Storm was holding his own. Oh, and he goes for a spear. Jimmy King throws him to the side. Jimmy King now going for what looks like, oh my God, he just hit him with a pedigree. Storm is just down. Red Cloud gets back into the ring, but Jimmy King goes for one of those back heel kicks, but Cloud's able to get out of the way and take control. Middle rope moonsault takes Jimmy King down after it takes it to the back. Eric Black now in the ring. Storm is surprisingly up and now grabs the sledgehammer and going after Jimmy King. There's that back heel kick one more time. Storm down. Red Cloud with the pin on Eric Black. Does not even get past the 1 count before Jimmy King saves him. Goes for a Superman punch, and Jimmy King's able to get away from that. Grabs him by the head, and we got some clubbing blows. Eric Black and Jimmy King now, Black Throne, have taken back control. This desk is shorter than it should be here. I don't know why they don't like me in Minnesota. Oh, and Eric Black with a swinging fade to black. Jimmy King gets out of it. He tries to take Red Cloud out of it, I'm assuming, but he's not able to succeed in that. But Red Cloud is able to interrupt the pin attempt. Eric Black has never had one of those fade to blacks truly kicked out of him. Someone has always managed to come in and save him, or something else ridiculous has happened. I'm not going to say what. Oh, and a punch. Oh, there's a fade or a go to sleep. Red Cloud has the world champion down, and Jimmy King just took Storm down with his own version of a tilt-a-whirl kind of float over fade to black thing. Jimmy King now going after Red Cloud. Oh, and we got a gory bomb in the ring, it looks like now. Boom, there it is. Jimmy King now has Red Cloud down, waiting for Storm to get up. Eric Black now float over senton. Jim looks like he's just kind of patrolling the ring right now. He's just trying to keep Storm out of the ring so that Eric can take care of business there. He's got control of Storm. Eric Black with a sledgehammer now. Oh, this is not good. Jimmy King has Storm dragging up. Oh, and he's down. Eric Black, I don't even know what he just hit Red Cloud with, but both Jimmy King and Eric Black in control. Jim looks like he's sizing up Storm, which is going to be interrupted by Eric Black. Oh, and he throws him into the referee. Oh, and there's that elevated fade to black. Jimmy King now goes over to Red Cloud. This could be the end of the match here. It is. Oh, and that Alabama slam to finish things off with Red Cloud. The Black Throne showing their dominance. That was a good back and forth between the two, but my Atlanta, that just at the end there, it's almost like Jimmy King and Eric Black decided to flip the switch. It's almost like they were toying with Storm and Cloud for the longest time, until finally they both just decided to say, this is it, this is the end, and they just went at them like a pack of rabid dogs. God, I hate them. I'm trying really hard to contain my irritation for them. I don't like them. I fucking hate them. They're just... I used to admire Jimmy King, and now it just bugs the shit out of me that I have to do all these spots and stuff and say nice things, otherwise I'm going to get fined. Fine me. I don't care. Fine me then. Look at what they just did to Jimmy King's... Look what Jimmy King just did to his brothers. Who could like them? Who would? Like, how could you? What was the point of this? Like, why did they need to win? Like, why did they need this? Like, they didn't need this. Jimmy King and Eric Black are the victors of this match. At this point, I don't understand this. They didn't need this. They didn't need to beat up anybody. They didn't need to show their dominance. They didn't need to tell everybody. They know. Everybody knows. Why does it matter? There's Red Cloud now. Looks like that Alabama slam may have not been very good for him there. Oh no. This is how we're going to end the show. Looks like Red Cloud's not doing fantastic. Let's hope and pray for Red Cloud here. Let's hope he's doing well. That doesn't look great. We're going to have to take off. St. Paul, you have been wonderful. From the Roy Wilkins Auditorium, I have been Philip Cup. For Annalise Davenport, I have no idea where Longfellow Dangerson is. Thank you all very much for watching Ambition. Make sure you tune in next week to see what we do at First Avenue.